Hey guys, got another review for you today. This time I picked up the Movie Masters Scarecrow. Initially, I didn't really want to get this guy. I mean, I sort of wanted to get him, but at the same time, I was still, really on the fence about him because of the hands. Captain Comic Book said it best. The hands, the sleeves that are on the hands look like ice cream scoopers, and they're hard plastic, so it's kind of a problem. You can't really get any hand articulation. I mean, I think his hands are articulated, but they might not be. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really want to break his hand off just to see if the arm or the hands move inside these little bitty arm slots, because there's really no point in them moving anyways, unless you like cut the sleeves off from like right here, which you could do technically, but it'd be more trouble than it's worth, and it wouldn't be accurate to the movie anymore. So, onto the packaging. It's pretty standard packaging, except the back of mine. The tab right here's been just torn to hell. It's really loose. So other than that, it's really good packaging. I mean, there's really no problems with it. And then of course you do have the big picture of Scarecrow on the back. That's pretty much it. I'd probably give the packaging I don't know, about an 8.5 or a 9. Okay, so for the figure, I'm just gonna go ahead and rate him so I don't forget at the end of the video. I'm gonna give him probably about an 8. Maybe an 8.5. Overall, he's probably about 8.5, but the sleeves really kill this figure for me. I mean, even though he looks better just standing there, you can't really do anything with the hands. I mean, it looks, in any other pose besides sitting here like that, he looks weird in this straight jacket. So if they had fixed the sleeves to where maybe they detached near the end, it'd probably been a little better. It wouldn't have looked as movie accurate, but then you could just reattach them and have them standing there and it'd look movie accurate. But I would definitely say that he's one of the most detailed figures from the line, if not one of the top 2 detailed figures, maybe even the most detailed figure. And it's mostly in the face, but there is a lot of detail on the coat. But at the same time, if you're looking at the Batman figure, there's a lot of detail on the Batman suit, so you can't really say the Scarecrow is, the most detailed, because the real detail, in my opinion, lies in the face, whereas on the Batman, the real detail lies on the body. So it's the opposite for the 2 figures. But like I said, the body on the Scarecrow does have a good amount of detail and a good amount of a sculpt as well. I mean, everything is, detailed to a degree, especially like the straps and the buckles. The 4 Horsemen really didn't miss a beat making these figures. They really tried to bring out every single aspect of the real life counterparts, which I think is cool. Try to get some of this light out of the way. They detailed everything from the back of the hair to the eyes, the stitches. So he's definitely up there in detail. There's the underside of the coat, the body underneath it. So they didn't miss a beat with detail, but I definitely have to say the Scarecrow is the most detailed in the face, and he matches almost perfectly the image from the from the movie. And he does have a pretty good ball joint, even though his mask is pretty big and bulky. So that's another cool thing. The 4 Horsemen that made these figures, they've made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures made by NECA. They've made a lot of figures for other companies. They're really good sculptors. They know how to use articulation to their advantage and sculpts to their advantage, and they can combine the two, which is really cool. Okay, so there's the underside, and of course he does have standard articulation for the legs. The only leg movement that really lacks is on the left, the right, yeah, the left foot. Its foot doesn't move as much as the other one does. The other one moves a lot more, I think. So that's about the only downside. His arms are pretty articulated. You know, so he does have a lot of movement. But like I said, the hands, you know, you can't really get any posability out of the hands. He does have waist movement, and he does even have a torso joint. So you know he's got a lot of movement. So he's got some articulation. Now, for a little comparison, he is clearly taller. Except for maybe the horns on Batman, he's clearly taller than the Batman, which I don't like. Cillian Murphy, I believe that's his name. Who played the Scarecrow in both movies. Only comes up to about right here on Christian Bale, about right there where my fingernail is. So he only really comes up to around his eyes. You know, it's a shame that the Batman figure is so much smaller than the other figures in the line. I mean, he really should be a little bit bigger. But, you know, I really think the Batman Begins Batman is the most detailed. Some people might not agree with me, but I do think he's the most detailed in the body. But as you can see, clearly the Scarecrow is the most detailed. It's got the stitches and the depth to the eyes. Of course, Batman has that too, but it's not as cool looking as the Scarecrow's. So I like both of these figures, but I definitely have to say the Batman is my favorite of the line. The Batman Begins version, at least. I don't really like the Dark Knight version as much. So that's my review, and I forgot to show you something. I haven't showed these in the other video, so I'm just going to do them now while I have all the Movie Master figures that I want to get for the time being, until they release like Ra's al Ghul, Two-Face, and a Ninja Batman Bruce Wayne or something. But there's the Scarecrow's evidence bag. There is the Dark Knight evidence bag, which I believe this is a hockey mask. One of the hockey masks that is used by the vigilantes or whatever in the Dark Knight movie. Spoiler warning, by the way. Sorry if you haven't seen the movie, but it's not really a big deal. And here's the evidence card for the Joker figure. Pretty cool. It does have stuff on the back, and there's the little card insert thing that came with the figure. And lastly, we have the very huge, somehow very huge, evidence bag for the Batarang. As you can see, it's really a lot longer. I don't know why, but so there's the Batarang evidence bag. Goes with that Batman over there. So it's pretty cool. I haven't showed those before. Just wanted to show you guys that. Anyways, this is my review of the Movie Master Scarecrow figure, and I hope to be doing some more Movie Masters figures in the future. They just gotta come out with more that I want to get. By the way, I picked this guy up because he was the last one on the pegs when I went to the store yesterday, and I just figured, what the hell. So anyways, that's my review, and I'll see you guys later.